Hi, this video should be about states and transitions. I was asked to do one video about this. Okay, states. States are, in the Plan Designer, these yellow dots, when they include three kind of things. So they always have a list of different items, and these items can be of three types. The first and easy thing is behaviors, so some behavior configurations to be more precise. The other thing could be plans, and the third thing are plan types. Okay, and whenever an agent enters a state, it starts executing everything in the list. That means the run, the behaviors are started, so the run method of each behavior is called several times per second, depending on the frequency. The plans are also started to be executed. That means they go into some plan. Let's see here, a root plan. We go from stop, somebody presses start, so we are in gameplay. So here this plan is going to be executed, and inside all agents which are inside this state start executing this plan. So they will be allocated to the different state machines with the task default task or keeper, and then they are in the initial states of these state machines, and again start executing the plan in here. This goes down like a tree until there is just behavior, which is basically the leaf of this tree. Let's come back to plan types. Plan types are simply sets of plans. Let's see, for Cricut here we can choose which of all our plans are part of this plan type and whether they are activated or deactivated. That's just for comfortable enabling, disabling it. And at runtime only one of these plans are executed. So the robot is choosing the best plan according to some utility function and executes it. So a single plan is basically a plan type with just one plan inside, so to say. Okay, now you know something about states and what could be inside and what it means to be in a state. And now let's come to the transitions. Transitions. Well, transitions are basically directed, coming from one state, pointing to another, and they also have a precondition attached. So an agent only goes over a transition from one to another state if the precondition holds. So what or how is the precondition represented? At first you typically type some comment here so that we know basically what the precondition is about. So for example, from opponent to gameplay we go when any child success, means any child plan inside, so that's only this one. If this is successful or there were more than 7 seconds passed since the start signal from the ref box. Okay, what else do we have? Condition. Yeah, the condition inside here is basically nothing to do for the default plugin version of a condition. So what happens when we auto-generate this plan is that there is generated some Boolean returning method. Let's find it in the source code by clicking on the transition. And then we look for this comment here. Copy it and switch over to Eclipse, and we search the plan WM16. Okay, auto-generated, source code, plans, and here WM16 plus the ID to make it unique. Okay, and here we have the class. This is for utility function, not part of this video. And here we have some transition condition and the evaluate method. And here comes the comments we just saw, but we are searching for our comment. Find. Here we have it. So here's the method returning true if the condition holds according to this condition. Any children status is success. The timeout of 7 seconds is over, and we are having the situation start according to the MSL situation enum received from the ref box. Okay, so if this C++ method returns true, the engine makes all agents, so the ALICA engine I'm talking about, makes all agents pass from here to here, and in that moment the engine makes every execution of child plans, plan types and behaviors inside this state to stop it completely. Nothing will be executed anymore, and they will start to execute everything inside here, down all the tree of the initial states, down here, and then here it stops, for example, for the attacker. From time to time we ask us which transition is executed if you have several outgoing transitions. So either the precondition are different, so that no two transitions can be true at the same time, or if that could be the case, then it's basically more or less random, because the engine has some kind of rule book where a lot of rules are checked whether the engine should change something in the plan, like going over transition. Therefore we have a transition rule also. Let's see where it is. Transition rule here. And the parameter is something like a plan, a running plan, which has an active state. And from this active state, which is actually the state where the agent is inside, we get the outgoing transitions, iterate over it, and see whether the condition returns true. So if that's the case, we take the get out state of the transition, remember it, and initialize the transition over the transition with this move state method. And you see, it's just iterating over all outgoing transitions, and they are not sorted. So the first transition, which has a valid or a precondition which holds, is passed. So no rule about the order or preferences. If you want to have some preferences, then please code your evaluate methods like you want it. You can code anything here, any priorities between different transitions and so on. Okay, thank you for this video to watch it.